This is Anzac Drive. This bridge got pretty minted in the February earthquake. As you can see, big bumps and guardrails broken and everything. It was closed the other day, just precautionary side here. Everything's all a bit bumpy along here. You can see the big piles of liquefaction over there. They're pretty routine around the city now. This is part of the wetlands over here, but it's not really meant to be. This has all come up since February and just hasn't gone away. This is a nice big dip in the road that didn't used to be here. It's again pretty regular around the city now. Lots of bumps. You can see the water there has risen. This is the street we have to drive up to get to Mum and Dad's house. We're driving along here on, oh, big bump there. We're driving along here on Monday just after the quake, and we were able to see all the liquefaction coming up. That's disgusting. Over here there's water that's come up and hasn't gone down at all. After the February quake, I believe they had to rise the road by a metre because all the water was lapping over. I think it had sunk. There's nice big bumps over that side of the road, but you can't really see them from here. Oh, there we go. So I'm just along there, and yeah, we saw them all pretty much coming up on Monday or later. So this is what life's like when you're leaving my street. Nice little pile of liquefaction there. Excuse the windscreen wipers. Bumps down here. There's like a big dip in the road around here. Big digger that's there to help get all the liquefaction up. Yeah, there's a nice big hole down there. We've got the river over here, which is very high since the first earthquake, and especially since the second. Lots of diggers around cleaning up all the liquefaction. Yeah, basically really horrible roads. After the first two earthquakes, this little intersection here totally busted open, but it seems to be okay after this one, apart from that big bump there. Yeah, more liquefaction, piles all around the place. Obviously a big hole there in the middle of the road. These houses along here are all back onto my house, or sort of my area. Big puddles in the middle of the road. You don't really know if they're holes or what the hell's in there. More liquefaction up here. This was all in people's yards, on the side of the road, just everywhere. Probably need to concentrate on driving a bit now, so I will turn this off and, oh, big hop, be back with more very soon. Then you see more of the river, all swollen. All these houses over the opposite side of the river, they have pretty much they're all dipped down into the ground. You see the emergency stop banks they're building because the river's just getting high and it can't handle it now all of a sudden. This street here has been closed since February the 22nd, and then it was closed for about 6 weeks after that first one last year. This street's had probably about 1 million times more traffic down it over the last 9 months than ever before. It was the big detour and still is, if you want to go around the river. They were in the process of doing roadworks on this street when the first one hit, so no doubt that got delayed a bit. But yeah, they're in the process of refixing the drains, and then last week's quake hit and now they're full of water again, and the road's just sort of degrading along the side. It's must piss the road workers off quite a lot, I think. All the hard work they do, and then it just opens up and gets ruined again. Turning down here, we're going towards the rowing clubs, which is the other end of that street that I showed you was closed. It's a house down here that's going to need to be pulled down, quite obviously. Got a big bulldozer down here clearing away silt and the liquefaction. Yeah, just to the left here is the house that's, well, rather munted. Here we go, big hole in the road. Club. It's normally a very busy area of the city, but now there's flooding and pirate parks through here, which is the hockey fields. They're just absolutely munted, which is a pretty good word to just describe Christchurch in general. Big holes all through the road. Oh, another hole there. You can see they've started clearing out liquefaction from the side. This house just here, it's just basically falling in. The roof caved in on the earthquake we had a couple of weeks ago. Emergency stop banks, that's the hockey fields there, which haven't been played on for, well, ages now. And now we're back on Wainoni Road. And if you look down there, you might be able to see how high the river's getting. It's not good. This is how they clear away all the liquefaction. It's a big ass pile of liquefaction right there. Bit of a delay crossing, but we appreciate it. Right, now that we're through there, we are going up the other end of my street. You can see there's one of the poo tanks there for emptying chemical toilets. Quite commonplace now. Here's liquefaction. I don't think from memory we had this much on this area of the street after the first or second quake. Now this is my street. Driving home the other day, there was just a big pool of water sort of across the road here, but they've got it all cleaned up pretty quickly, which is awesome. The speed bumps have all pretty much been levelled. They're not quite as big as they were, and you see more of the liquefaction. Behind all these houses here is Avonside Girls High School, and they've been closed since the February 22nd quake. Not too sure what the damage is like there, but it's pretty bad by the sounds of it. Coming down a bit closer to my house now, almost there, which I guess ends this little journey. If I have to go down any more earthquake hit streets, I might do some more, but you've seen around my general area now. Thank you for watching.